What is going on to you Capricorns? So you Capricorns have the Seven of Swords, the Sun card, and you have the Five of Pentacles. All right, so for you Capricorns, right, um, there's a sense of you Capricorns needing to essentially watch out for any kind of people that you know right now who are con artists, right? These are people who not technically con artists, but they're making it seem like they're there for you when they're actually not, right? So it's basically like them trying to convince you that they're really your friends, they're really your loved ones when they're actually not. They're just basically trying to convince you that they care about you. That way they can essentially get the money from you. They don't really, unfortunately for them, they don't really care about you Capricorns like that. So there's definitely a sense of, as you Capricorns are out here getting to know other people, right? Says the Sun card. You just want to be able to make sure that everyone is real and they're actually looking for a real connection. They're not just using you Capricorns as a means of a come up, okay? And then now, the Hangman represents here, if it seems like they're rushing it a little bit too fast, then you Capricorns will know that they're full of it, okay? So any kind of serious situations where it just seems like they're moving too quickly when it comes to you Capricorns, and it seems like, you know, they just, you just met them a few days ago and they're already telling you that they love you and all of this. Obviously, you Capricorns know that that's not really a good thing for you, because what's going to happen here is that all that's going to happen is that they're going to get you, they're going to try to get you to feel special. That way, later on down the line, they can continue to get you for all it is that they can get you for. So there's definitely a sense of, they're just love bombing you. They're trying to like make you feel super special so that way they can get you for everything that you have, right? While it is that they tell you sweet nothings in your ear from time to time, right? But they don't actually show you any kind of real action. And the reason why this stuff is really important is because you Capricorns got to be very careful, because there's a lot of people out here who front like they're actually dating when they're really not. They're looking for a come up. They're looking to use people as much as they possibly can, and they don't care how they have to do it. They have no honor whatsoever. So they'll even tell you things like I said, they love you. Now, the word love has been essentially watered down quite a lot, because a lot of people don't have honor anymore. A lot of people don't really have a lot of integrity, or no integrity at all. So because they lack integrity, what happens here is they will do anything, they will say anything. They'll just say and do anything that it takes in order to get you Capricorns to get you hooked. That way they can use you for your body or your money. So there's definitely a sense of you Capricorns needing to just really make sure that anyone that you meet moving forward from now on is just really consistent, because you Capricorns actually been through delusional people like this before, who think that it's their right to use you and anyone that's associated with you, or not just anyone, period, right? And so now the Ten of Wands represents the best thing that you can do is to essentially allow time to happen, right? A person can, trust is built when a person's words and actions, right, matches, or they pair with one another over a long period of time. 1 year, 4 years, 7 years, 10 years, 15, so on and so forth. So if a person is coming to you yet again, Capricorn, and they're telling you something like they are in love with you, and you don't really know them like that, you know, you've only known them for like a week or two, and they already telling you that they love you. Two situations with that, right? Number one, the intimacy is going to be crazy good. But number two, they're crazy, which means that they're dangerous, which means that you Capricorns, which it's within your best interest to stay away from them. So if you Capricorns are looking for just a person for you to have some sort of short-term fun with, I wouldn't necessarily suggest it for you Capricorns to do that, because then they can start to get into the real crazy mode where, you know, especially if you do what you do well, they can end up desiring you a little bit too much, and then they get hooked on phonics, if you know what I mean. They start looking for you Capricorns in the daytime with a flashlight. And that's definitely something that you Capricorns don't want to happen to you, right? Because that becomes an issue, because these are people, remember, who are crazy and they don't really know how to let go. So, but not only is it that it's going to be crazy, but it's also showing you that if they act like they don't have any kind of common sense, where they're moving too fast, it means that you really shouldn't be with them long term. So now the Nine of Cups right here for you Capricorns is about use your confidence, be confident whenever it is that you're getting to know brand new people. Don't be arrogant, but a lot of you Capricorns are not really zodiac signs that get too arrogant anyway. Now you have the King of Swords and the Five of Cups, because this is another reminder too, and this is probably why it is that I got the Nine of Cups as well, and that's making more sense. People will use their confidence to get you Capricorns to be swindled, especially around this time, because, you know, you Capricorns probably have a bag. Y'all are probably doing some things. Y'all are probably doing a whole lot better than a lot of other people that you probably are aware of. So you got to understand, Capricorn, the climate that we're in. A lot of people are out here looking for a victim. They're looking for a mark. So whenever it is that you present yourself just a little bit too good, a little bit too well, you Capricorns got to understand that people, the wolves, are going to be out here looking for their next meal. And it's a no holds barred. They will say whatever, do whatever. They don't care. They will say whatever and do whatever. So the situation for you is, you Capricorns need to understand that people will use their confidence as a means of a way to trick you into thinking that they're being for real, right? This is why it is that I told you Capricorns that trust, the equation for trust is words and actions that match over a long period of time equals trust, right? So then the thing is that the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Wands, like I said, a lot of people will look at you bold-faced and lie straight to your face. And then when you Capricorns were to bring it to them, this is why it is that you got to be clever, because you Capricorns can't even bring it to some of these people, because when you Capricorns do decide to actually bring it to them, what's going to happen is you're going to find yourself in a situation where these people are going to start to get really defensive and act out with you Capricorns and make it seem like, you know, you Capricorns are the ones tripping because you're asking them a little bit too many questions. And it's not that you're asking them too many questions, although it's probably that. Well, I should say that's probably a part of it, but it's also the type of questions that you Capricorns are asking. Yeah, you're really asking questions that are built or centered around getting to know them. And that's something that that's something that a con artist or a person who is capping doesn't want you to actually get to know. They don't want you to really ask invasive questions to find out who they are. Once you Capricorns start doing that, finding out who they actually are, they're going to start to get real defensive. They may even get angry. So this is a time right now where, you know, you Capricorns are going to see some people who are out here trying to play you because they think of you Capricorns as being a little bit too well put together. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. You have the Seven of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and then you Capricorns have the World card. So this is what it is I'm talking about, because at the end of the day, the Seven of Swords and the King of Pentacles right here to clarify the Ace of Wands. The Seven of Swords represents what it is that a person is hiding from you anyway. So multiple indications of a person not really being transparent and truthful, or stirring the pot when it comes to manipulation. And the King of Pentacles, this is what it is that they want. This is what it is that they see you as. They see you, and King of Pentacles in the minor arcana is Capricorn and Taurus mixed together. So they see you as a person that has a lot of money, or they look at you like a person that could give them money. You can take care of them. And they're only looking at the connection that the two of you can possibly make from a transactional point of view, where you transfer all of your wealth to them. And they'll use, and they don't care if they have to use a relationship in order to do so. So if any of you Capricorns have any one of these weirdos around you, the best thing for you Capricorns to do is to ultimately stay away from them. The King of Pentacles right now is about, they see you as the King of Pentacles, but they want to become the King of Pentacles, where you transfer your wealth to them and they're the ones that's dripped out. So now the Lovers and the Two of Cups now is about how, like I said, they'll use the relationship, and the Two of Cups represents, they'll even use like trying to marry you as a means of trying to secure the bag to where your wealth gets transferred to them. And the World, which is Capricorn, represents, just pay attention to what's going on and understand, Capricorn, that you have to protect yourself. Don't fall for the okie doke, because if you do, what's going to happen is this person is only telling you what it is that they think that you want to hear, so that they can get you Capricorns to drop your guard and take advantage of you.